In the last bull market, following this cryptocurrency influencer probably made people literally millions, and one who used to watch his channel and find early picks, and sometimes I would ride those waves. I would get in and I would make sure that I get out to make a profit if I was following anything he did. But with that said, we are now potentially entering a new bull run. So what we want to do is find the tokens, projects, coins, all of that this particular influencer may be paying attention to. Now, I've gone out and done some research and I found a bunch, 10 in fact, altcoins that I believe that this influencer has tight connections with. This may be them joining his group and has directly mentioned them over on Twitter or on YouTube. So we're going to be discussing the top 10 picks for today for good old Mr. Alex Becker. Now, Alex Becker has a keen eye for gaming cryptos, and as you know, here on this channel we have been absolutely smashing it with gaming cryptos and altcoins and crypto in general. So if you like that sort of thing, please do smash that like button. Hit the subscribe if you are new here. I make cryptocurrency videos each and every day, and like I said, we have been absolutely cleaning up in this market. And to get this all started, Alex Becker actually mentioned here on Twitter, IDO season is here. Coins that give nuclear returns are just now preparing to enter the market. Inspect just dropped and delivered a near 10 to 20x from investors. I spoke about Inspect here on this channel just yesterday. All right, guys. On top of this, launch pads like Seedify are going to fly just like the last bull run. Seedify today sits at $2.64. But guys, I made a video a month ago talking about two massive opportunities in crypto, and one of them was Seedify right here at 73 cents. So that is close to a 4x since I talked about it directly live on this channel. So if you want to stay up to date when I find these sorts of things, I do a lot of research and spend a lot of time in this space. Do smash that subscribe button. So if you did want to come and join my private group, which you can access through my Patreon link in the description, you're going to get access to my trade alerts when I make trades. You can see here up 1,500% on AVAX, 100% on Solana. We actually got a 30x just the other day here in this group. And I asked the people in this group who have been with me throughout this bear market, look, here is a guy right now making 55% on Solana. And I did ask these guys to tell me how they had been finding their time in my Discord. And to my amazement, honestly, I didn't realize, but people have been doing really, really well, right? 30 to 40x, 220% gain. People saying they wish they knew about me earlier, all of that sort of stuff, amazing stuff. And not only this, but the group is full with amazing people. So if you want to come and join a crew of people talking about crypto, the link is down there in my description to the Patreon. And let's jump into it. So of course, the first pick is still Seedify. I think Seedify is going to do amazingly in the bull run. They give people the opportunity to get early stage investments into gaming projects. All right, launchpads did amazingly in the last bull run. They made me a hell of a lot of money, not only holding the launchpad, but also being involved in the launchpad and getting those tokens. Even to this day, I still get token unlocks from Seedify, and Seedify has been one of the top returners, both in their price action so far and in the projects that they've been launching. They also have another token for their NFT launchpad, which is SNFTS, and right now it's only $11 million market cap. Seedify.fund is $147 million. Their all-time high in market cap was 350. So still a 2x and a bit of change from where we are today. And SNFTS actually launched in the bear market. So they did have a high when they launched up here, and they have yet to break that since, but I do believe that they can do very well if NFTs, and that's a big if NFTs actually come back to the space. So moving on from there, we got our first post here that I found November 21st, 2023. Alex Becker is saying that AVAX Gaming, their favorite big cap chain for gaming bull run, has joined Neo Tokyo. So of course, this is literally AVAX, right? AVAX is a $9.5 billion market cap. Over the last month is up over 100%. Alex did call it in his YouTube video, which I'm sure was a few few weeks ago, so there have been some amazing gains here. And something to pay attention to is Alex Becker always claims and says that he will be taking profits. So when you watch any YouTuber, including myself, understand that we are here to make money, right? So when we get involved in something that we see genuine possibility that it will go higher, we are here to make money. I have a plan in this bull market to be taking out money monthly. I was going very heavy during the bear market, and I'm not sure we're out of that bear market. Please keep that aware. But if we are out of it, I will be taking that money out monthly and reinvesting it into real world assets that create financial freedom for myself. So keep that in your mind. Don't just blindly follow these guys and then hope they tell you when they sell. Get in, and when you see profits, start to take some, all right? I have myself took profits yesterday from one of my biggest positions because we're very, very frothy at the moment. Now, moving on from that, we have another project that he's mentioned recently, and that is Synverse. Now, this is a project based on a game, and this is one of the smallest projects that I could find that he's directly mentioned, all right? So if we see here, we can see that he's mentioned that the founders of these games, one of them being Synverse here, has joined Neo Tokyo. Now, this may not be a guarantee that he's going to shill this, but I think it's a good step in the right direction that they may have some connection to Alex Becker, who may very well shill them in a video. Right now, being an $8 million market cap, it is one of the smallest that I can find that he may or may not talk about. If he talks about it on the channel, this will absolutely rip, I believe. Anyway, so Synverse right now, and if we look at the market and we go to all, you can see back in 2021, they had a huge run up to 65 cents, now sitting at 1.5 cents right now. So there's around a 50x on the cards for this token if it can get to the old all-time high. Now, moving on from that, we have another mention here of Ultra NFT. He has already mentioned this on the channel before. This is the ultimate platform for building and scaling Web3 games. They currently sit at a $50 million market cap. On the month, they're of course up 52%. And again, guys, you can be playing this smartly, right? We don't want to be jumping in when the market is at its peak. We want to be looking for opportunities like this. Today, we're talking about 10 different altcoins. Not all of them are going to be on a parabolic rise, and not all of them are going to continue their parabolic rise up without having some breathing room. You can see here, up, down, up, down, up a little bit, down again, and then up. So there are always opportunities to get in, and going in when the market is particularly frothy is never really a good idea, especially when we have so many opportunities out there. Now, one of the biggest projects he does talk about a lot on the channel, on the Twitter, is Illuvium, right? They're trying to make a AAA game, one of the best games out there. If you haven't heard of it, what on earth are you doing? It does seem to be planned to be like a Pokemon, one of the biggest games in the space, all of that sort of good stuff. Now, again, it's not out yet, and the market cap is a $398 million market cap. It had a monumental rise from $40 all the way up to $105. And if we go to all, you can see at one point it was $1,849. That's about an 18x from where we are right now. Now, gaming as a whole, right? If we go over to CoinMarketCap, we go here. They have a good job of putting big narratives here. AI, big data, BRC20, gaming, and FTX bankruptcy estate. So definitely a bit of alpha to check these guys out. But if we head over to gaming, we can see that the entire market cap right now is 16 billion, right? If we head back here, we can see that that is actually similar to the market cap of just Dogecoin right now. Which is kind of wild to think, right? This is a meme coin, and it's the same market cap as the entire crypto gaming sector, even now. We're not even talking about where Dogecoin used to be. If we go to all and we hit the old market cap, it used to be an $82 billion market cap, right? So there is a lot of space for this entire narrative to grow huge. Now, moving on from that, he does mention Animoca Brands a lot on the Twitter. You can see that they have recently joined Neo Tokyo as well. Animoca Brands are behind a lot of different games, so they are definitely something to watch out for, right? I would be paying attention to that. No coin to actually invest into, but what does have a coin is Myria. Now Myria, I personally hold a node in. It's generating me income. We can see that it is actually just slightly lower than its all-time high at a $70 million market cap, doing very, very well. I'm very happy that I actually brought this to you guys on the channel right around here when nobody was talking about it. So again, huge amounts of profit to have been made if you did get involved just from watching my channel, right? That's all you gotta do. You just gotta watch it. You gotta hit that subscribe button. Now, moving on from that, we have another relatively well-known gaming studio, Wagami Games, right? So they have an entire collection and they come from the team behind some of the biggest games that we all played before. FIFA Mobile, Tekken, Call of Duty, Sega, EA. So they've worked on a lot of different things, right? So this is a whole ecosystem, a fusion of Web3 mobile gaming and interactive storytelling. Right now sitting at a $57 million market cap, slightly larger than some of the other coins we've spoken about. But again, in the month, they are up 177% already. Now, if we go to the all, they are currently at an all-time high. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. This may very well happen again before it goes on another parabolic run. So stick this on your watch list. You can put it on your watch list and you can watch it. So you don't need to buy it when it's at an all-time high or just reach an all-time high. You can wait to see what happens and where it goes from here. Now, from there, we got good old Sidus. Sidus Heroes. We can see Alex mentioning it right here. Thrilled to announce that CSS Becker has joined the Sidus team as a new advisor. This was on 27th of November 2023. Now, I met the team in Dubai about a year ago now. The project was small then, and this has always been on my radar, in my gaming list, and a token that I think is going to do pretty well, right? The graphics look great. They have a whole ecosystem, and I would suggest you simply check them out. We can see back in the bull run, they had a price of 18 cents. Right now, they sit at 0.007. If we put that on a market cap perspective, even though in the last month, and they have been on an absolute tear in the month. And this is actually a great chart to have a look at to figure out the difference between price and market cap. So we can see the market cap, $97.73 million. Right now we sit at 60 million. But what's weird about this is when we go to price, you can see the price is way down here in the dumpster, and it looks like there's a huge amount to go. So we got a price of not even 1 cent all the way up to 18 cents, right? The reason for this is the fact that the circulating supply and the total supply, right? It has been continually diluting since this area, and even now there is only 8 billion tokens with a total of 29 billion tokens. That's 21 billion more tokens to hit the market, right? So that is something that I would definitely be paying attention to. Now, this hasn't hindered the fact that it has gone up 300% on the month. So that's not the be all and end all, but definitely something to be aware of when you are investing. Now, the last project we're looking at is Veracity, VRA. We've been talking about this on the channel again for a while. It's in one of our portfolios. It's done incredibly well. Right now, it sits at an $86 million market cap. As you know, or maybe do not know, what they're trying to do is build an open ledger ecosystem, bringing trust and transparency to the digital advertising and payments landscape, right? So an ecosystem infrastructure project for gaming. So those were 10 projects that I think are going to do very well. As you know, here on this channel, we have our gaming portfolio that we have been building together, and this has gone absolutely nuts. We're up 164% in total, with the #1 mover being my biggest regret, not buying this sooner, right? GMEE. We checked this out and I found this at I think it's probably 10x now. 10x, like $3 million market cap. They have huge partnerships. They've done amazingly. You can see Sidus here up 461% since we created this portfolio. Cedarfy up 250%. There is literally nothing in this portfolio that hasn't absolutely flown, which is incredible. But of course, guys, remember, in a bull market, it is actually much easier to find projects that do very well. Do you know what's really hard? Actually getting profit out at the right time. Slowly taking profit out of the market here and there will add up over time. And in my opinion, and the way I look at it is, I was very grateful at the end of the last bull market that I slowly took out profits. For example, Solana, I got in at around $30 and I actually got out a lot of my position at $180. And yes, that position ran all the way up to around $250, $300, whatever it was. And yes, I did in the time feel like I made a mistake, but now fast fast forward to even today, Solana sits at $60, right? Throughout the whole bear market, we had an opportunity to rebuy it after taking those profits. So I would always suggest taking profits, keeping yourself safe. And in this bull market, the most important thing, guys, set yourself up for life, all right? Find yourself an opportunity. Let's say you need $2,000 a month to survive for the rest of your life. If you print money in this bull market and you don't get yourself a passive income of $2,000, then you failed. If you manage to get that $2,000 and you lose a bunch of money, it's totally fine. But get that $2,000 secured so you are financially free for the rest of your life. Then you can be an ultimate degen for your whole life. With that said, of course, thank you for stopping by. Smash that subscribe button. Come over and join the Patreon. The link is down there in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.